a lot of growth since then, so this should be a fun one to kick off our coverage.
Wang will start us off with first serve to Annalie Waters.
We can see Zoe looking to come in early. Pretty solid shot from Annalie Waters, and Zoe pedal on the gas. So 2 sails though. So looking to come in on the first one, this time staying back at the baseline. That last forehand missed by about 10 feet.
Couple of big serves to start for Waters.
And this can happen sometimes when you're playing the 1 seed. You get all the adrenaline going. And you need to have that oomph in your game, but you have to rein it in a little bit. If you get too sloppy, sometimes that's when the unforced errors can creep in.
A big serve and hot start for Waters. 4-0 now in game number 1.
Here we go.
Just wide.
Yeah, and that Zoe Wang was forced into a
pretty decent solution here.
Yeah, Francine's a tough lady. She's going to be, I think she's going to be dumping on us for a couple days. So really nice to have the backup facility so close. Yeah, Zoe, she's struggling to find that contact point. You know, sometimes you're missing by inches. She's missing by feet right now.
Just wide and well off her game at this point. Waters taking full advantage, not taking her foot off the gas either. And a clean pass to match, 8-0. On a roll for Pickle alert.
Yeah, this is just a wild start. You can even see the body of Annalie Waters when she is serving. She is putting way more into it. That rotational power is what she's looking for, and she's finding it.
Right back to the same corner. Great deception from Zoe Wang, misread by Waters, and finally the hot start of Waters will come to an end there.
Still no points though.
Yes, that's the other problem, is you might get the serve back, but then you got to add one. Oh my, HCP defended. There's Zoe Wang. She's on the board with some style points too.
Michelle, that's all it takes. That's all it takes to win a point around here on the PPA Tour.
That's it.
That's it.
Zoe Wang has clearly had enough of the Annalie Waters show.
Yeah, and that's some of the length that I was talking about. That's just one strong lunge step to her right on that last volley for Zoe Wang, and she's able to put the ball away. It's a nice luxury to have, especially up at the kitchen. And just so much pace moving through the court for Annalie Waters, forcing Zoe Wang onto her back foot again.
It's wide. And a sign out for Zoe Wang. Much different looking style of play at the moment than what we saw at the start.
Yeah, this is good regardless. I mean, game 1 is probably out of reach at this point, but it's just nice to see some flow from Zoe moving along in the match. Yeah, that cross-court forehand has let her down, whether it's been with pace or more of an angle with more spin. It's a good shot for her in general. She's got to bring it into the court just a foot or two. A pretty good look at the pass from Zoe Wang. Annalie was holding her position, thinking Zoe might push that line. So there was open court for Zoe. Just couldn't get it over the net. And Annalie yesterday also, she was doing a great job of controlling her spins. When that ball was coming knees and below, she was getting underneath the ball, getting a lot of top spin and a lot of shape to the shot. And when the ball was coming up higher around the shoulder, she was flattening out her ground strokes and just absolutely crushing them.
It's a great ball from Zoe Wang, who adds another.
It's a delicate touch for Zoe. And just watch Annalie's right foot when she finishes her serve. That is rotational power.
So much athleticism on her side. Game point for Waters. And she'll end it there, 11-3, but Zoe Wang at least has some positive building blocks, but Annalie Waters just lethal.
Guaranteed pickleball play every week. No hassle, no paddle stacking lines, no worries. Join a pickleball league today and up your game with competitive, consistent, well-matched play. Connect with your local leagues, check live rankings on your phone, and play with ease. Whether you're there to socialize with your community, network across the net, or have fun playing your favorite sport, leagues are a stress-free way to enjoy your play. Find your closest league at pickleball.com and click Leagues today to get started.
On us today and potentially the next couple of days, so kudos to the Lifetime at Peachtree Corners for making these permanent indoor courts. Now, there was an indoor solution earlier in May, but it wasn't permanent. So these are here to stay, which is great news. Nice ball for Waters from the kitchen. She just reads with such an effortless touch.
Yeah, that's the key, is the read. She is just absolutely ready for that ball, right in the strike zone, shoulder level, and a shotgun cross court for Annalie Waters. And that is a very nice return from Zoe Wang. The depth is so important there for Zoe.
Nice, great sequence for Zoe Wang.
Yeah, great work, forcing Annalie to hit up on the first volley and then a nice cross-court pass on the next. Those shots were going 6 inches a foot long in game one. Nice to see Zoe with a good passing shot to start game two, and a big serve as well. So really nice to just after that game one at 11-3 to get this score line to 2-2 early is a nice mental boost.
Wow, on the backhand side, an effortless pass down the line. Even Zoe Wang couldn't read it.
Yeah, I mean, just opens up there the base of Annalie Waters and the balance that she has. Her ability to shot make in a variety of awkward body positions is so impressive. She's just never off balance, and you know, the great ones rarely are. Zoe not finishing that approach shot, kind of starting to move forward and look to come in before executing the shot. And that's kind of what Annalie Waters does to you with the quality of her passes.
Wow, that's so good from Zoe Wang.
Yeah, Annalie was already moving forward into the court. Zoe picked the perfect spot up the line with the one-handed backhand. I mean, Annalie is forcing her into short hop shots off of the serve as a third shot. That's such a good return.
Playing Annalie Waters in singles, in my opinion, is like drinking out of a fire hose. It's just like you can't get a hold of any sort of grip on the match, it feels like.
Yeah, and I mean, just
a lot, so fast.
I mean, it was 2 minutes ago, I was saying solid 2-2 start for Zoe. This can help her mental game moving forward. And she is serving at 2-3. But some of the shots of Annalie, as that one goes long, Zoe not so sure, checking with the referee. It's a big squeeze, and it happens quickly.
Yes.
That's one. I mean, there's not a lot of time in between points. Even the length of points once we start is short. Annalie just takes control of it. Nice return to the forehand side from Zoe Wang. I mean, just make her hit as tough of a pass as possible. Still might pull it off, but getting the depth again, it has to be priority number one for Zoe. Going full body, Anna Leigh. That was a nice drop volley from Zoe Wang, and Anna Leigh took a cut like she was in the back of the court on that shot.
Tying it up again, 3 apiece. Oh, would have been pretty.
Almost nasty. And Zoe has the touch and the feel for that drop volley. It's been a very hot shot for the fellas and the ladies, especially in singles, bringing their opponents forward. So both players have the ability to. I would give the edge to Zoe Wang on that drop volley touch, even though Anna Leigh's been working on it. Jeez. Nice job of Zoe just putting a couple more balls back in play. Covering the kitchen line. It doesn't matter how athletic you are, having that reach and the wingspan really helps. Maybe the only knock against Anna Leigh. And it's such a fine line, because Zoe is looking for the depth that I'm talking about, but there's just so many of them that are just long at this point. So she knows she has to do it, but at the same time, she's making some errors right now. Oh, high release. So we'll get one replay of serve, and then it will be a fault moving forward in this match.
Nice finish for Zoe Wang. And speaking of the serve, you were right on the front lines with Pickleball and about how many referees?
I think there's about 8. There's about 8 refereries out there, and they were over
diving
there for
into the service strategy.
probably 60 to 90 minutes talking about the 45-degree angle and the release point. And it was actually funny that Anna Leigh got called for a lob serve. She wasn't even hitting that serve with pace, and she got called for the high contact point. So it is definitely a point of contention, and there's been a lot of conversations about service rules from amongst the pros and also amongst the whole pickleball community.
In game number 2.
Easy, Brooke. My goodness.
Know.
0-4, wild score line against a good opponent.
And Dylan Frazier withdrawing on the men's side.
You hate to see the withdrawals. Hope everything's okay with baby Dylan Frazier. But a nice opportunity for Naveen Beasley, who's kind of been hovering around some singles draw for months now. Nice to see him get a breakthrough, even if it is from a withdrawal.
Yeah, that'll be massive from a seeding standpoint, too, for him moving forward, making it to the quarterfinals at a Grand Slam event. That's a big deal. That's deep on the return for Zoe Wang. And how about Brooke Buckner? My goodness. And she has really pounced onto the scene this year. Grabbed a couple of gold medals starting in April.
And she's a big-time mom. It wasn't long ago that she was giving birth, so I think it makes sense that her game is building, getting further and further removed from that. She is just striking the ball so well right now. There's a fine line. It's just so tough for Zoe. She knows she needs to, but she keeps pushing these returns and ground strokes long.
8-3.
Cross-court roll from the back of the court from Anna Leigh. Zoe thought she had an angle for the ATP, but couldn't find it. Nice work on the first volley from Zoe, forcing Anna Leigh into that tough roll attempt. She comes up with that at a pretty high clip, but not this time.
Wow, that is so good. A dipping cross court drop into the kitchen from Leigh Waters.
Yeah, nasty. So much spin. Just seems to always pick the proper spin and shot selection.
Match point. And 27 minutes shy for Leigh Waters.
10-3.
Oh my, that is a sensational ending to another magical performance from Leigh Waters, who makes it look easy. Another swift performance from Leigh Waters, cleaning up in 2 on her way to the quarterfinal rounds. 11-3, 11-3 over a very good singles opponent in Zoe Wang. Michelle McMahon, Adam Stone here in the booth. And inside is Leigh Waters, who will join us in just a moment. Let's take a look at the draw now to advance our quarterfinal coverage for tomorrow. Brooke Buckner punching her ticket through, and we'll have Paris Chan, Kate Fahey coming up later on. Can't wait to watch that one. And Waters, of course, will face the winner of Vizzy and Goot, who had a great win. So now, as promised, let's welcome Leigh Waters to the broadcast now. Leigh, you are so quick with your winning, especially this morning. What's feeling particularly good about your singles game right now?
Yeah, for sure. Definitely when I'm playing a really good opponent like Zoe, I prepare really well, and I feel like sometimes I play my better matches against better players just because I prepare really well, go over the strategy with my mom. You know, we're doing specific drills before the match to exploit certain things. So today I just felt like my game plan was really on point, and I felt super confident in that. And I think when you feel confident in what you're doing and you can execute it well, you're set.
Nice work down there, Leigh. Great win. If an opponent has had some recent success, made some nice runs, captured a couple medals, does that kind of get your antenna up and allow you to find some extra motivation?
Yeah, for sure. I mean, Zoe specifically, I played her a year or 2 ago in Seattle, and I played her like first round, and I was, you know, expecting an easier first round, and she came up, and I think I won the first game like 11-8 after being down 8-4. So, you know, I knew then that she was going to be good. So when she started getting some good results, I wasn't too surprised. But my mom, before the match, I was a little nervous. She's like, Leigh, she's played a lot of good players, but she hasn't played you yet. So you have to remember that. So I'm really thankful to have my mom on the sidelines to kind of put things in perspective to me and get my mental good before the match.
Yeah, well, you are as sharp as we've seen you, and now you get a little bit of a break ahead of mixed doubles for you coming up later on. So walk us through what the next couple of hours look like for you. I know you've got your RV here with the rain. That's a nice setup, but what's the on the game plan for you?
Yeah, I'll probably change, go out of these wet clothes first, put on my next Fila outfit, and then I'll probably relax, maybe prop my feet up for a little bit, watch some pickleball, watch, you know, maybe some opponents that I play. I'll definitely eat maybe like peanut butter and jelly sandwich, and then I'll go and hit with Ben before the match, and then play the next one. And then the third one's pretty quick after the second one, so not much break between those two. But I'm glad to have a little break after the singles because that's when you really need it.
Yeah, well, it's clear that the week break for you has paid off, too. You look vibrant and alive and ready to go here at the Grand Slam, as always. Leigh, thanks. We're going to step aside for just a moment. Coming up, Ben Johns taking on Grayson Golden in a men's singles showdown round of 16. We'll get you set for the match after this.